here. So we are going to get this match underway. Let's make sure that there isn't anybody disconnected this time. Hey, look, both sides look like they have full teams. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent work, everybody. This match is about to go underway. My goodness. Alright, Popo is gone. Match number 2 is about to be underway. Let's get this thing done, huh? Let's get this done. Let's call it. Let's find out who's gonna win this tournament. Alright, I'm just making sure. Match has just begun, so we are going to be unable to recreate this match after this point. So, the results will stand from whatever happens here. Ambush heads north, and Good Fight Yellow heads to the south. Pick up those pyres very quickly. Central Pyre looks like it's being pushed by a Good Fight to the right side, but nobody's really working on the pyre at all. Have there been any kills? No kills yet. No kills. Fighting continue. Nobody picking up that central pyre right here. Almost picked up by Good Fight. It continues. And finally picked up by a team. Good Fight claims that central pyre. We're ticking up to 300 points. Slow start for both teams. Let's take a look at the kill score. 3 in favor of Ambush and 1 in favor of Good Fight. But Good Fight does have the south and the central pyre, so they will continue fighting here. See if we can get to a better position. A handful of kills in favor of Good Fight. Still a 2-1 lead in terms of pyres by Good Fight. Central Pyre and Southern Pyre picked up by Good Fight. North Pyre still easily in the control of Ambush. Terralith now up in the south here. You see some Reaper action, swinging chains all over the place. Focus shifting to the south. That Terralith becoming quite an important objective. Ambush en route now, but followed very quickly by Good Fight. No focus on the Terralith, only wanting to go for the pyre. Makes sense. A lot of members from both teams. They don't really want to fight on top of the Terralith at this point. If you look at the minimap, you'll see a lot of members of Ambush heading towards that central pyre. Good Fight cleans up that southern pyre. They're just going to be able to easily snag that Terralith. I don't even know if we have to stick around for it. Oh, well, there's a few members of Ambush on their way here. Looking at that Terralith. Are they going to be able to sneak it out? Not sure. Suntail grabs the kill and then gets another kill on a member of Ambush immediately following that. Good Fight starting off pretty strong. They do trade Terralith for pyres, so 2 pyres in favor of Ambush currently. A lot of dead members of Good Fight at the central pyre here. It looks like that's where their focus was, but it's not a very good beginning to this skirmish. Reaver enters the battlefield in the north, but nobody's really moving towards it. 2 members of Ambush heading north. See if they can take that down. Ambush did not win the first round. It is currently 1-0 in favor of Good Fight. A lot of kills in favor of Good Fight. We see him continue to trickle down. Score almost even. Ambush was making a fairly strong recovery. 1,262 points now in favor of Good Fight Yellow over Ambush, and their score 1,108. About a 200-point lead as of right now. So 28 kills, 8 deaths, all in favor of Good Fight, similar to their last match. Some fighting at the North Pyre, and Good Fight seems to be overwhelming Ambush down here at the Southern Pyre as well. North Pyre looks like they are... Let's see, looks like they are able to ambush, still holding down that North Pyre. There's a few members up there. But Good Fight cleans up the South and Central Pyre, but Good Fight also fighting for that North Pyre. Members of Ambush heading towards the center here. There's not, I was going to say not a lot of opposition, but it's really Suntail. And we'll take a look at the scoreboard since the disconnects have been out of control. We'll make sure that both sides are full. Pyres all tied up at 1. Good Fight continues to increase their lead, up by about 750 points right now. That meteor coming down right in the middle of this fight, doing some work for Good Fight, but members are slowly dying. That north fight seems to be a stalemate. Good Fight leaving that area. Ambush is continuing to hold down that north pyre. South pyre contested. Central pyre in the hands of Good Fight. Let's take a look at that scoreboard. Ambush able to grab a couple more kills, but it's still a 36 kill, 11 death rate for Good Fight Yellow. Ambush seems to be getting the upper hand in the mid here. You see some members of Good Fight getting awful low, and we do see 2 deaths. Some more members of Good Fight heading up from the west side. I'm not sure why there. I was going to say I'm not sure why Ambush isn't focusing on a cap right now. It looks like they have the upper hand in this fight. Heal Me and Guild Member both try and get out of that area, taking a lot of damage. Zillion also super low on the outside, does fall to Royal. Still a 1-1 tie in caps. Ambush controls the mid. Good Fight looking for another place to go to. A few members of Ambush heading towards the south. Terralith has spawned and is currently being worked on by Good Fight, I believe. Although some members of Ambush have arrived. This is a very small group of Good Fight. They need to keep their eye on it. Down to 15, 13. Who's going to pick this up? A lot of Ambush has gotten here, and Ambush does pick up that Terralith just at the last second. A whole lot of them got to the South Pyre and grabbed that Terralith. Southern Pyre being capped by Ambush. Not too much of an opposition, only one member of Good Fight there, and they abandoned the south, and it looks like a lot of members of Good Fight heading towards the Central Pyre. Naga Reaver has spawned. Just as Good Fight was leaving the north, though, I believe they're just going to go for a quick cap of Central. Kind of a pincer move going on here. Kills still in favor of Good Fight, but it looks like Blacklist has been making a small comeback in terms of those kills. Of course, not right now, because Good Fight has the upper hand in the Central Pyre here. Northern Pyre getting taken by Ambush. Looks like that's going to switch over in Ambush's favor, and they're going to get started on that Naga Reaver. Let's take off from the Central Pyre. I missed it, but Naga Reaver goes down in favor of Ambush. So Ambush does grab that. They're only down by 300, but they are down a Pyre right now as well. And as you can see, DT just trying to cause as much problems, as much commotion as possible on the road, slow everybody down so they can't get to that Central Pyre. Ambush has arrived at that Central Pyre, and they are dropping the meteor showers all over Good Fight. Members of Good Fight coming to the aid of their squad in the middle. This Pyre still easily, or heavily, I wouldn't say easily because there's a fight currently for it, but heavily in the control of Good Fight. Hasn't been touched by Ambush just yet. Good Fight, 2,900 points. Ambush, 2,322 points. This match slowly getting away from Ambush. They were able to grab that Naga Reaver a little bit ago to give them a boost, but they haven't been able to grab a second Pyre in a while. Maybe they are looking at that Southern Pyre. There's a handful of members down there. They might be able to pick it up. Fight continues in the south, still in control of Good Fight. Ambush doing what they can to try and take that pyre. About an 800 point lead for Good Fight Yellow. They still have those 2 pyres, doing what they can here. Good Fight holding down central pyre here. South pyre looks to be the focus of Ambush. Looks like they're heading down that way. South pyre, questionable. Who's going to pick it up? A lot of low health pyres. Does get picked up by Ambush. So Ambush finally getting a second pyre for the first time in a few minutes. That should give them a nice boost of points to try and catch up. They're trailing by roughly 900 points or so. Terralith has joined the fight. Does look like a member of Ambush looking for it. We see some Reaper chains coming in. Let's back up so we can see who's in control of those. Good Fight, not really focusing on the pyre, more interested in trying to clear it out. That's giving Ambush some time to get caught up here. There's looks like one member of Ambush in the north holding that down. Couple members of Good Fight in the central pyre holding that down. And just a long-term fight going on here. What do we have here? Terralith has been engaged a little bit ago. Wow, it's down to only about 10%. And that is picked up by Ambush. So Ambush sneaking out that Terralith. And they have that 2 pyre lead right now. They are catching back up. They're only about 650 points behind now. Definitely, they have time to make a comeback. We should see a Naga Reaver coming back up. And now that they've got that 2 pyre lead, are they leaving the south pyre and going to the central pyre right now? Are they giving up south? Good Fight doesn't look like they're even trying to capture it. Is Ambush going to get a triple cap? Ambush might get a triple cap right now. Ambush with the 3 cap on Good Fight Yellow. The kills still heavily in favor of Good Fight Yellow. But Ambush able to snag that central pyre right under Good Fight's nose. Points still in the favor of Good Fight. 3,516 points for Good Fight. 3,300 points. And that is in favor of Ambush. Naga Reaver has entered the battlefield. Good Fight turns their attention towards the north. So let's go ahead and take a look at the north pyre right now. As you can tell, switching back into Good Fight's hands. And Good Fight grabs that southern pyre. So a short-lived triple cap, but that really gave Ambush a boost of points. They only trail by about 350 points now. That is a very big recovery for Ambush. Ambush focusing on these members of Good Fight up here, get a few kills. They do take that northern pyre. Central pyre, though, picked up by Good Fight. Reaver should be a natural pickup for the Ambush squad. We're going to sit here and make sure that nobody, or see if anybody sneaks a kill, rather. 4,030 6 point for Good Fight Yellow, 3,602 points for Ambush, 2 Pyre advantage for Good Fight Yellow. And just like that, Ambush does snag that Reaver. Only 100 points down now. Ambush in prime position to make a comeback, but time is running out. Good Fight fighting them on the road, not letting them mount up. They know that Ambush just wants to get to a Pyre, so they're slowing them down. Few members of Ambush in that central Pyre location right now, but they're just not able to get to it. Too many defenders. Good Fight has the upper hand right here. They have a huge advantage in location, but here comes Ambush. Enough of them got away. They're working on the central Pyre. A couple members of Good Fight trying to slow them down, but they should be able to at least get it neutralized. It is neutralized. No points going in favor of Good Fight. Are we going to see a cap for Ambush? They're working on it. Low health bars all around for Ambush, and some more members of Ambush coming in, but they were just picked away, picked clean, moving towards the central Pyre. The health bars were too low, and you can see on the right side that Giga pulling in a lot of primary low health targets. Central Pyre moving in the direction of Good Fight. They pick it up, 600 points, and Good Fight has a victory here. Ambush still fighting, still wanting this Pyre, and you can see Good Fight actually moving towards that north Pyre. They're being aggressive. Ambush just desperately trying to gather enough members to take down this Pyre. Are we going to see Good Fight 3 cap to end this game? We could. We might. Terralith enters the battlefield, neutralized north, and a triple cap by Good Fight. That looks like that is all she wrote in this one. Oh, just as I say that, Southern Pyre and Central Pyre almost neutralized. Southern Pyre is neutralized. Central Pyre, is it going to be neutralized? It is. So 1 Pyre now ticking points for Good Fight. So they're slowly gaining enough points. I think this match is over, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I say that, Ambush takes the Central Pyre. South Pyre still contested. Nobody's gaining Pyre points. South Pyre picked up by Ambush. This match is not over yet. 148 points for Good Fight is all they need to secure this and move on to the grand finals against Blacklist. But Ambush does not want to let that go easy. They are fighting. If Ambush is able to come back and win in this match, they will push it into a Game 3. And the Pyre goes in favor of Good Fight. 8 points, and that will do it. Good Fight takes the match. Ambush played amazing coming back in that one. Almost taking the match, but they were just out-fought whenever there was a team fight. 76 kills, 25 deaths. Good Fight